Hello, everyone. I hope teachers must have joined by now. And with this, I welcome you all. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Vaishali Singh from Pajam Foundation. Me and my team are here. And I guess a lot of people have joined. And with this, I welcome you all wholeheartedly. Great welcome. I and my team together are going to have a session with you on Eco-hackathon, Eco Creativity and Innovation Hackathon, and we'll deep dive into the understanding of the timelines, how does this look out, and how is the registration process all about. With this, I would request Sakshi to present the screen, please. Hi, Sakshi, can you present the screen, please? Meanwhile, I request all the teachers to put in across their names on the chat box. Thank you, Sakshi. So as I said, Eco-hackathon, also called as Eco Creativity and Innovation Hackathon, is a program that has been started by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, along with Pajam Foundation. This program majorly aims to bring in all the students' participation, all the students' creative ideas, their 21st century problem solving skills to build towards a greener future, towards a sustainable future. It caters to understanding of students about environment and how they're solving or how they're catering to the problems that they're understanding in their immediate surroundings. With this entire program, students will go into three different phases, one by one. First, they'll be watching videos and completing the puzzles during registration. Then they will have a step two of submitting ideas. And step three, once the ideas have been finalized, they get a chance to attend the innovation conclave in Delhi. Next slide. So we'll first deep dive into the timeline of Eco-hackathon. Timeline, as I said, that this event was launched by Ministry of Environment and Pajam. It was launched on 5th June, that is the World Environment Day. So the registration process has already begun. The last date of registration is 6th September. So the registration window stands from 5th of June 2024 to 6th of September 2024. Once the registrations are done, the month of September and October will be entirely dedicated towards idea evaluation and shortlisting. With Eco-hackathon, we aim to bring in about 10 lakh participations across India and 1 lakh innovative ideas. Amongst those ideas, 35 ideas of each categories of themes that have been selected. They will be shortlisted and announcement will be made in the mid of October. What themes will we be talking about? That will be told to you within the further slides. So in the mid month of October, there will be ideas announcements that will be happening, and total 105 ideas across the India. 105 students will be selected and their names will be announced. These 105 students will be now given mentoring in the month of November for one entire month. And with the mentoring comes building on to the creativity of the plan, or building a prototype of the project that they think about, and deep diving into understanding of as to what they can do better on their projects. And once that is done, they will get a 2-day national showcase opportunity in Delhi, where they will showcase their ideas in front of ministry, in front of Department of Education and other dignitaries. Next slide. Now, what is in it for us? So, as the program proceeds, at every end, we consider and we recognize all the stakeholders that have been constantly been involved. We will be catering to three different, or recognizing three different stakeholders in this. First would be top states and implementing agencies. Second, of course, will be top teachers, and third will be top students. So, for top states and implementing agencies, all three states or implementing agencies across India who have provided maximum idea submissions and maximum participations from students who have been very actively highly involved will be getting a video story shoot done, and that will be shown in the Delhi exhibit. Once that is done, the top teachers, top 100 teachers across India will be recognized by Ministry of Environment and PIJAM and will be rewarded for the same on the 2-day national showcase. Now, not finally, and the most important stakeholders, that are the students. The 105 students who will have an October, whose name will be announced in October 15th or the October midweek. These students not only get a chance to showcase their ideas, not only get a chance to receive mentoring, one-on-one mentoring on their ideas, but also they will be receiving certificates and tinkering kit from Ministry and PIJAM. Next slide. Now, who can apply and how can they apply? As I said before, that this is a program that is centered towards building or creating and nurturing ideas within the 21st century kids, and building the creativity and innovation between them. So this idea is, or this program is totally towards or centered towards students. Now we have three different categories based on this. First is the 6 to 10, 6 to 8. Second is 9 to 12, and the third is UG and PG. That means anyone from 6th standard onwards till 12th standards and college can apply for this entire program. Students from 1st grade till 5th grade cannot apply for this program. How can they apply? They can apply using mobile phone, laptops, iPads, or computers from the computer labs. Any device that has internet accessibility, they can apply. Now, as I share the link on the comment box, Rupesh, can you share the link on the comment box? There will be a link coming in the YouTube comment box. I request teachers to just click on the link or save the link for the future reference. This is the link where the registration process begins. If that's done, Rupesh, give me a heads up. I'll move ahead. Now we will be sharing a comment, link on the comment section of YouTube. Please click to that. That is the link where all the registration process and participation process will happen. Now we will talk and deep dive into the step-by-step registration process. Rupesh, has the link been shared on the comment section? Just give me a thumbs up if it's done. Yes, okay. Thank you so much. So every teachers, please check the comment section. You will get something from the Pyjam. That is the link for registration. Once you click the link, this is the page that will show up. This is the desktop site. This is the page that will show up when if you're operating through desktops, laptops, or computer screens. For mobile phone, it will come in a little vertical way. So before you navigate through the entire process, if you're not comfortable with language English, which is a default language, you can of course go to the extreme right and see there is A button, green color ka A button there. Click on that and you can change the language to Hindi, Punjabi, Bengali, Odia, or Tamil, either of the languages, to navigate the entire process or entire site. Now, once that is done, next slide, you will click on the green button, participate button, which is placed below, and this pop-up box will appear. Once this pop-up boxes appear, this means now you have to log into the account that you have created. Since you all will be the first time users, you will click on sign up that is written on the pop-up box. Once you click on sign up, since we all will be first registering ourselves, that means teachers will be registering themselves first. So they will click on I am a teacher. Next slide. Now, once clicking on I am a teacher, there will be an option box, the dialog box of create account, where the teachers will write their name, mobile number, school name, gender, email IDs, state, district, pin code, and UDIS number, UDISC number of the school. Once that is done, you will set a pin, that is a password for yourself, and then click on the register button. Next slide. Once that is done, again, you will come back to the first page, that is the pop-up box. Now here you enter your number, 10-digit mobile number, and the pin that you have set before, and click on login. Now, since you are teachers, next slide. After logging in, you will go to the extreme below and click on the button resume or participate. Once you click on that, for teachers, next slide, there will be the last step of your process or registration process. For teachers, it will be you will get a QR code. Now this QR code is very similar to the QR codes that we have in our Google Pays or Phone Pays and different mobile transfer money apps. This is very unique to your name. So if I have my own QR will be different from the current QR that has been displayed on the screen. So how does this QR help? This QR code ensures that I am kept in count of how many students I have participated. Since we know that we will be also recognizing and awarding the teachers, the top 100 teachers, how do we get a count of them? This is the QR code that will get us a knowledge about how much or how many students and how many ideas have been submitted from one respective teacher. So that is why your registration becomes important, and then you sharing this QR code by clicking on the share button and you sharing it with your student becomes really important, because this enables us to keep a track on how many student participations are coming from your side. Now next slide. Exactly the same. Once the student scans the QR code, student goes to, can you move 2-3 slides back with the pop-up screen, Sakshi? Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Now this is what it comes for student as well. Now since the students have scanned from your, now we got that this is a student registered from your QR code. Now since the student also does not have an account, we will again click on sign up to create an account for student now. Once you click there, next slide. Now they will click on I am a student, and once that is done, then again a slide for student comes here, where student will put their name, mobile number, school name, gender, grade, state, district, pin code. Now one thing is that a lot of teachers have always raised a question that while they are registering themselves, and next step is that they are registering the students. But what they usually do is they usually register students with their own mobile number, saying that students do not have an access to their personal phones. So in this case, to avoid that confusion, we always request the teachers to put their parents number or any guardian's number for the student and set a pin, specific pin, so that you would not require guardian's phone anytime, or there would not be any case of OTP or one time password. It's just the mobile number and the pin that the child has set. Once that is done, you click on register. Next slide. And again, you come to this pop-up box here. Now the 10-digit number of students' mobile number, whatever has been registered along with the PIN that was set. And we'll click on login. Next slide. Now this is the beginning of the actual process of Eco-hackathon. We'll click on the participate button, and this is the page that will show for students. This will have 3 different tasks, one by one, which will be unlocked one after the other. Once the previous one is completed, only then the next step will unlock. And you can calculate the total progress of however the task is completed up on the right hand side of total progress. So first is the task 1, which is watch videos and complete activities. Second is the task of submitting ideas, and third is the getting of acknowledgement letter. So to start task 1, we will click on start task, that is the green button. This is how the students will view it on the phones, mobile phones. Next, on to clicking that start task button. Next slide. Students will meet or have 13 sets of activities and videos that they will have to navigate to complete the task 1. This is how the videos will be represented. Next slide. And this is how the game will be there. In order to change the language of the game, you can click on the button or the push press that is written English there, and you can change it to Hindi or any other language that you feel comfortable with. The speaker initiates the listening part. And to get started is you click on the get started just below the image, and this is what it will show. This is how the game is proceeding. For gaming part, the students will have to use the left side blocks, put it in the center, and then flag or to run a code. If you see, there is a game box where Prakriti, we have to take Prakriti from one end of the to the other end of the park. Prakriti is the mascot of Eco-hackathon. So in order to run this activity, you'll have to drag the left bars, task blocks into the middle. And once these all are properly attached, you will click on the green flag to run the code. If you want to stop the code, you will press on the red dot. And if you want hint, or if the student really needs hint, they can click on the hint button, which is besides the red dot. Now we will remember, in this entire 13 activities and videos compilation, students only get 3 chances of hint, so let them use it wisely. This is the time where students might also get a little tricked out and might need support from your end. So it is fine to facilitate students. It is fine to probe them or to put them into a reflective mode. However, completely taking up their task is not appreciated. This is something that is designed specially for students, and it has a very ease approach, and it is centered towards every grade. For different categories, the gamings and the quality of the content will differ. So that is how that task 1 is designed for different categories from 6 to 8, 9 to 12, and UGPG. Next, once these activities and everything is done, you will see the task 1 is completed, and task 1 will have a green tick on besides that, and task 2 will unlock. Task 2 is submitting your ideas. Once you click on start task, next slide, you will have 3 videos that will tell you about how do we submit ideas or how do you proceed ahead for the task 2. Once that is done, you will have 2 parts of task 2. Next slide. The first part will be setting or submitting your ideas. And on what do we submit our ideas now? How do we submit our ideas is another thing, but what do we submit our ideas on? So we submit our ideas on the themes or for innovative Eco-hackathon. These are the 7 life themes that have been building upon: save energy, save water, say no to plastic, single-use plastic, adopt sustainable food system, reduce waste, reduce e-waste, adopt healthy lifestyle. These are the top 7 life themes that have been pushed by Ministry of Environment for the year 2024 to 25, and these are the themes around which the students will be building their ideas. Nothing apart from these themes, but with these themes only. Next, how do they submit idea? The first step is either use four amongst these four, either use one of the themes or one of the media to upload the file. Either record a video, record audio, upload file, or enter text. Now we'll understand each of the step one by one. First, next slide, record video. This is when you currently record the video. Once you click there, this automatically shows a pop-up box on the side. You click on the first option, which says always allow Code Mitra to access camera and microphone. Upon doing that, you click on the done button, and this automatically opens a camera and a microphone and instantly starts recording. Next slide. This is how the start recording will look like, that your video shoot has begun. Once you're done with that, you will click on stop recording. And then next slide, you will get different options, four different options. Play preview, to preview whatever you have, to play preview whatever you have shot before video. Second is to retake the video if you are not satisfied with the content of video that you've made before. Third is to, if you think that this video might not be the best way to present the idea, you can choose a different method. You will go back to the first task page of task 2, where you will have another 4 option: video, audio, upload file, and text. And if you really like the video, then you'll click on confirmation and thank you will be shared, that the video has been saved. Next option, next slide, is record audio, which is very similar to record video. This is the live audio recording that happens on Code Mitra app only. Once you click there, next slide, there will be an automatic generated microphone that will start recording the content. Student can start speaking their ideas, and once it is done, they can click on stop recording. Next slide. Then we can say, then you can just confirm whatever you have spoken, if that is fine or not, by clicking on play audio. If you did not like it, then record again. If you liked it and you want to continue with it, submit and continue. And if you think that audio might not be the best way and you want to change the method entirely of sharing the idea, choose a different method. Once you click on submit and continue, the idea has been registered. Now we'll upload the third one. Generally, what happens is a lot of teachers said that they have already recorded the ideas. The kids have sent photos, or some of the students have prepared presentations or documents on the sharing of ideas. So how do we upload that? We upload it via using upload file. It's very similar. Once you click on this, you will have to first choose the kind of format that you want to upload your file in. Will it be a video? Will it be an audio? Will it be an image? Or will it be a PDF of PPT or a document? Once you choose the format uploading, then you click on choose file. This will directly navigate you to your device memory bank, or devices, memory bank, which you click and you choose the desired file. And then once it is uploaded here, you click on submit button, and that is submitted. Next slide. The last but the not least step is entering a text, where it is simply about typing the text in whatever idea you think. Once you click here, next slide, you'll get a dialog box kind of a thing, where you can just students can write down their ideas. They can put it their ideas. There's no word limit to it. You can write as much as you want. You can type it and submit. Click on submit button. Remember, teachers, that whatever the student, whichever language the student is comfortable in, they can submit their ideas in. However the child is comfortable, whether they are, or whether he or she is comfortable showing it via video, via audio, or in their own mother language, in another language. It necessarily does not have to be English or Hindi. It is up to how comfortable, or whatever language comforts them the most. What we are trying to understand is how much clarity the child has on the theme of the life themes, and how much or what are the ideas that they're building upon. Next slide. Some of the samples that how can the students actually present the ideas will be, they can just give a small case of why the plan has been made, small diagram of what they think a load. For example, here, adopt sustainable food system is the theme that they want to relate an issue towards, and something about this plan is relating to that theme, right? Second is, next slide. Sometimes students only feel like building upon the ideas. Next slide, Sakshi. Sometimes students feel like building upon ideas which already are existing, and they might need a prototype to better it or to enhance it. Sakshi, thank you so much. So sometimes just clicking an entire picture about it and referring it to how you are, or which theme are you relating it to, can also be done. Some of the projects might, or some of the ideas might not need a 3D project, might not need a prototype, might not need a web designing. They are simply an integration of what hypothesis that the students can be taking up, or what are their belief systems into which they can indulge the current status of environment protection or sustainability to a better future. So for such ideas which are more theoretical and not practical, students can always share their ideas via images on paper written sheets, or via PPT or a Word document PDF. Next slide. This is all about the first step. Now the second step and the final step of task 2 is answering these two questions. First is telling or mentioning which kind of theme or which theme is the student relating to. Once that is done, you next question is, what support do you need to create or implement your ideas? This helps us keep an account of all the students who go to the final round. In what sort of way can we mentor them, or can we assist them? Do they need support in materials, or do they need support in mentorship, or do they need support in creating end-to-end project? So this helps us doing that. Once that is submitted, there's a 2-second feedback that the student has to fill by rating their experience from 5 being the top and 1 being the least. Would they like to recommend this Eco-hackathon? Yes or no? And if yes, next time are they willing to participate in Eco-hackathon again? Yes or no? Once that is done, clicking on submit feedback, the task 2 finishes and you get a green tick in front of the 2 number. And now the finals, if you see, the total progress is 100% complete. After completion of task 1, 81% of the progress is done, and the rest 19% is done via task 2. Once that is done, task 3 is simply downloading, clicking on this download green button and downloading the acknowledgement letter of students' participation. It helps the student to keep a record of all the things that they have done is being submitted there and has been recorded by the people, and they will be assessed. And with this, the overall registration process that started from teachers sharing their QR code, then registering and creating accounts for students participating in videos and activities, games, then submitting their creative ideas to the final step of downloading acknowledgement letter ends here. And with this, I'll give it a rest, and I would request Rupesh, please can you share this slide step-by-step guide, also the feedback form on the comment box. I request all the teachers to please fill the feedback form so that it helps us to understand what is the part that we might take your support more into. Rupesh, please, once that is done, let me know. We will be sharing a step-by-step guide also on the chat box. Please, teachers, keep a record of it, share it for your future references, keep it saved. Put it across 2-3 times, Rupesh. Sakshi, can you also put in some doubts that have come? If anyone has any doubt, please feel free to ask on the comment. We will be answering those here only. Is there some doubt coming out in the comment section, Sakshi? Rupesh, please reshare once again, the step-by-step guide and the feedback form and the registration link.
So, Vaishali, we have received one question or not to one question. It is a request that Naman Rao has shared with us. Ma'am, when we have to submit it?
ओके सो आई थिंक सो सर, जैसे मैंने बोला 6 सितंबर इज द लास्ट डेट, 6 सितंबर इज द लास्ट डेट ऑफ रजिस्ट्रेशन। सो जितना भी बच्चे का मतलब बच्चे का अकाउंट क्रिएट करने के बाद बच्चा एक्टिविटी कर रहा है, द चाइल्ड इज डूइंग द एक्टिविटी एंड द आइडिया सबमिशन, एवरीथिंग हैज टू बी डन बाय 6th of September. It's before actually 6th of September.
So now second question is, it is a website or an app?
So you can, this is actually a URL link which will take you to Code Mitra. And then you can, of course, later on open it as an app also. But as of now, it's an URL link and you can open it and access it with the internet connectivity. Yeah.
So next case, all stuff is asking, is it free or it is has any cost?
So it is free. There is no registration charges involved. Yeah, this program only requires dedication of teachers, some hours of teacher helping students to register and students with their creative innovative ideas, nothing else.
And one more request we have received. Can you please quickly recap?
Can I please quickly recap the entire process?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes.
So I'll be recapping the entire process once again. So first is that abhi jo hamara, I'll put it in Hindi a little bit as well so that it becomes much more understandable. हमारा जो ये पूरा इको हैकाथॉन का प्रोसेस है, ये जून 5 से शुरू हो चुका है और ये 6 सितंबर तक रजिस्ट्रेशन की जो वो है, रजिस्ट्रेशन प्रोसेस है, वो चलेगा। अब रजिस्ट्रेशन प्रोसेस में क्या करना है, टीचर को पहले जो लिंक दिया गया है चैट पे, आपके कमेंट्स पे लिंक आ रहा है, उस लिंक पे क्लिक करेंगे। रुपेश प्लीज सेंड द लिंक वंस अगेन। उस लिंक पे क्लिक करेंगे और सबसे पहले जाकर अपना अकाउंट बनाएंगे। अपना अकाउंट बनाने के बाद जो उनका क्यूआर कोड आएगा, लॉगिन करेंगे तो उस क्यूआर कोड को वो अपने बच्चों को शेयर करेंगे। ये पूरी की पूरी इको हैकाथॉन बच्चों के लिए है, टीचर्स अपने आइडियाज नहीं डाल सकते। जब उन्होंने बच्चों को क्यूआर कोड शेयर किया, उस क्यूआर कोड से बच्चा वो ऐप को लिंक खोलेगा, उस लिंक में अपना अकाउंट बनाएगा, या टीचर साथ में सपोर्ट करे तो बच्चे का अकाउंट बनवा सकती है। उसका अकाउंट बन जाएगा तो बच्चे के पास ये 3 टास्क आएंगे। पार्टिसिपेट पे क्लिक करेगा। पहले टास्क में वो 13 कुल मिला के वीडियोस और एक्टिविटीज मिला के हैं जो बच्चा देखेगा और सॉल्व करता जाएगा। वो कंप्लीट होने के बाद सेकंड टास्क बच्चे के लिए खुलेगा। सेकंड टास्क में बच्चे को आइडिया सबमिट करना है। अपना आइडिया किसी भी 4 तरीके में से एक तरीके से कर सकता है, या तो वो वीडियो से कर सकता है या तो वो ऑडियो से कर सकता है। ये दोनों चीजें लाइव स्ट्रीम होंगी, मतलब उसी समय आप एप्लीकेशन पे या डेस्कटॉप पे उसी तुरंत आप उस पे कर सकते हो ऑनलाइन रहकर। या फिर तीसरी तरीके से, पहले बच्चे ने अपने आइडियाज को रिकॉर्ड कर रखा है, चाहे वो पेपर के माध्यम में हो, फोटो के माध्यम में, चाहे वो डॉक्यूमेंट के माध्यम में हो, पीडीएफ में, चाहे वो एक ऑडियो हो, चाहे वो ऑलरेडी रिकॉर्डेड वीडियो हो, वो अपलोड फाइल के थ्रू बच्चा अपलोड कर सकता है अपने आइडिया को। और चौथा है एंटर टेक्स्ट, मतलब कुछ नहीं समझ आ रहा, वो टेक्स्ट टाइप करके एंटर अपने आइडिया को कर सकता है। आइडिया 7 लाइव थीम्स के ऊपर है, 7 लाइव थीम्स। कैन यू पुश बैक टू दैट स्लाइड साक्षी? लाइव थीम्स वाली स्लाइड पे प्लीज ले जाएंगे। आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑल द टीचर्स टू क्लिक अ स्क्रीनशॉट और टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ दी 7 लाइव थीम्स, एंड इसी के आसपास हमारे आइडियाज आने चाहिए, क्योंकि सेकंड स्टेप में ये पूछा जाता है कि आप कौन से थीम के ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं। सो इन्हीं सातों में से किसी भी एक थीम पे बच्चे का जो आइडिया बनेगा वो बच्चा अपलोड करेगा, फीडबैक थोड़ी सी हम लोगों को उस पे देगा आफ्टर कंप्लीशन, एंड फाइनल स्टेप तब खुलेगा जहां पे उनकी एक्नॉलेजमेंट लेटर वो डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। एंड दिस इज हाउ रजिस्ट्रेशन विल एंड। 6 सितंबर तक ये सब कुछ हो जाना चाहिए। अभी तक में हमारे पास हजारों एंट्रीज आ रही हैं, वी आर गेटिंग थाउजेंड्स ऑफ एंट्रीज, and with this amount of dedication that we have always witnessed in Delhi being the capital, Delhi being the territory, union territory, हम लोगों ने बहुत डेडिकेशन देखी in terms of academics, co-curriculars, overall holistic approach देखी है पढ़ाई की। So we expect a lot of bunch of creative ideas coming across from every region of Delhi. I think so. It's all done. Do we have any other doubts? Please feel free to ask on the chat box.
Yes, Vaishali. So
Yeah.
one student, Sarabjit Kaur, has asked maximum number of students.
Okay. So thank you, sir, for asking that question. There is no limit to that. एक बच्चा एक आइडिया दे सकता है. It's not a group activity. One child will have one idea only. One child can be registered only one time only. However, you can share to as many kids as you want. If you want 10, you want 50, you want 1,000, you want 10,000, you can register 10,000 students. There is no limit on how many students you register from your side. However, it's not a group activity. Only one single one single child can have one single idea.
The next question from Anuj Agrawal. Do we have to do all at one time or can take a break?
So thank you, Anuj sir. No, you can take some pause, but considering that we are already in the mid of August, I think so. What you can take up your idea is पहले कुछ दिन आप बच्चों के साथ बच्चों को ब्रेनस्टॉर्म करने को दीजिए ये थीम्स 2 दिन 3 दिन. उसके बाद उनको आइडियाज प्रेजेंट करने लाने को दीजिए. जब ये मेन पार्ट हो जाएगा उसके बाद यू कैन टेक अ डे और टू along with the kids in computer labs and push them across for registration, and task 1 will be completed within couple of hours, and then task 2 will be just simply putting or sharing their ideas that they have built before, so that saves time as well. That is another very good use of ICT in the classroom. That will also enhance the type of lecturing or type of sessions that we have been taking. That creates a lot of inquisitivity in environmental sciences or sciences as a subject. Any other?
Yes, nature is future. Has asking the question, will this session available on YouTube to watch again so that after this live session, we can recall all the registration steps.
Yes, yes, sure, sure. You will all get the videos on YouTube, these things. And also, we have a step by step guide that is already being loaded on the comment section. Please download that. Please keep that. Save, copy the link, and put it in WhatsApp group. Save it for that. Also, please fill the feedback form. Rupesh, can you again give the step by step guide along with the feedback form and the URL for registration? Is there something else as well, Sakshi?
I'm checking it. Give me a second.
Yeah. Please
So,
serious
people
कुछ
is
भी है
asking.
तो आप पूछ सकते
Yeah.
हैं. Yeah.
So people is asking about the certification. Is there any kind of certification is there?
Any kind of certification in?
Is there like KS all stuff is asking, ma'am, like, is there any winning certificate or participate one? And another one, Rakesh Sharma is, ma'am, what will its benefit? So basically they are asking for the certificates and other stuffs. So you have
Okay.
mentioned award and recognition.
Yeah. So first of all, yes, the participants will be getting certified. Every student will be getting certificates. However, the top 105 students that will be selected in the month of mid-October, these students will get one-on-one mentoring. First, second, they will also get a chance to present their ideas in front of Ministry, Department of Education, and other tons of dignitary people in National Delhi Showcase. Third, they will be getting a specific certification from Ministry of Environment and PyJam. And fourth, they will also get a tinkering kit from PyJam Foundation. As for teachers, what is in it for teachers? Teachers will be getting recognized at the end of the 2 day showcase. They will be rewarded for top 100 teachers will be rewarded for getting maximum participation and students idea across India. Anything else, Sakshi?
Yeah, I'm checking it. So I think doubts have clear. now, so we can close the meetings.
That's it about the doubts, I think so. I hope teachers आप लोगों को सब कुछ समझ आया होगा. I hope a lot of things have been clear. And you will get this recording. You will have the resources out there on the chat box. Rupesh, can you copy and can you put our numbers out there on the comments as well? You can share the numbers. And please feel free to reach out to us anytime you want. We have been getting tons of registrations. I'm hoping Delhi does not disappoint us. As usual, it will always be on the rocks, and it's always gonna go good and excel in everything. Thank you so much, teachers, for taking out time. Thank you so much for your queries. प्लीज अगर आपको फिर से कोई भी डाउट आता है तो आप फील फ्री टू कॉल अस. हम लोग आपको कमेंट सेक्शन में अपने नंबर डाल दे रहे हैं. साक्षी, यू कैन ऑल्सो पुट योर नंबर. रुपेश, आप अपना नंबर और मैंने आपको नंबर दे दिया वो भी डाल दीजिए. एंड वी हैव आवर हेल्पलाइन नंबर, पाइजाम फाउंडेशन हेल्पलाइन नंबर. Please reach out to us with any query that you have. Hoping the best from you and thanking you a lot. Rupesh, once it's done, then we can of course end the session.